I'm Leslie Day, and I write books about the natural world of New York City, and I lead nature tours here in Fort Tryon Park about once a month. I also lead nature tours in Central Park for the New York Historical Society and other organizations. We're sitting here under little leaf linden trees on the Linden Terrace, and the Latin name is Tilia cordata. Tilia means linden in Latin, and cordata is heart-shaped. And so if you look at the little leaf linden leaf, you can see it's perfectly heart-shaped. Little leaf linden trees were a favorite among the ancient peoples of Europe. They were the tree of Freya, the goddess of love for the Norse people and the Germanic tribes. And they were a place of gathering, so they would plant an entire stand of them where the community could meet. If you look up, you can see the dense canopy. There's so many leaves on every twig and every branch, and so it creates a tremendous amount of shade in the summer, which is, I'm pretty sure, why they planted only linden trees up here, because they wanted it to be a gathering place for the community, which it is. Trees communicate with each other and with animals that they want to attract or repel, using chemicals that they have stored within their bodies. All living things have chemicals. We're made of chemicals. We have chemicals in our cells, and they will release chemicals when they want to attract a pollinator, for example, through their flowers, through their smell, their scent. They'll attract honeybees, they'll attract butterflies. Through color, they can communicate. Through smell, they can communicate. And through different chemicals. So, but they can also communicate with each other when they're near each other. They can send chemical signals through their roots. And I've read that if a neighboring tree is in danger in some way, they will try to help it out. They will send nutrients, nourishment, and chemicals that will be of use to that tree. If a tree, for example, is being attacked by tent caterpillars, it will release chemical into the air so that other trees know that the tent caterpillars are near, and they can release chemicals to guard against these herbivores that will defoliate the trees. We need trees for so many reasons. I mean, they give us oxygen to breathe, and we give them carbon dioxide. In order for them to produce glucose or sugar, which is their food, they have to photosynthesize. So their leaves take in sunlight and water and carbon dioxide. They produce sugar and, as a byproduct, oxygen, which they breathe out. And we breathe that in and breathe out carbon dioxide, and the cycle continues. We need them to create shade, so we'll be cool in the summer. We need them to hold down the soil, so there's no erosion. We need them to provide nutrients for all the little animals of the soil. And there's a relationship between the smallest bacteria and the largest redwood or sequoia and the fungi that live in the soil. They also have a symbiotic relationship with trees, so we're all connected. New York City is an urban forest. There are millions of trees, a million street trees, millions more within the parks and backyards in the 5 boroughs. And the birds are traveling sometimes thousands of miles. They see all this green. They come down to rest, to feed, sometimes to stay and raise their families here. And with all these trees, there's not only room to build their nests, but there's so many insects for them to feed on. So trees are essential to bird life. And bird life, for so many of us, is essential to another form of joy, which is watching them, learning about them, hearing their beautiful songs. I've always loved animals and plants and felt most comfortable when I was in the natural world and happiest when I was in the natural world, which is why I moved to the 79th Street boat basin in 1975 and lived on a houseboat on the Hudson River. When our son was about 3 years old, I was out walking our dogs around the ball field in Riverside Park, and my pockets were filled with seeds. And I'd walk out and throw the seed around, and house sparrows and starlings would come to eat. And I didn't know the names of any birds except maybe house sparrows and starlings and pigeons. But one day a little bird showed up, about this big, 9 inches, with a red crest and a red bill and a tawny brown body. Oh, she was gorgeous. I had never seen anything like her. Eventually I borrowed a field guide to birds from a friend, and I identified her as a northern cardinal, a female. And then I wanted to know the name of every bird, every tree, every flower, every mushroom, every fish that swam by our boat. She followed me for 3 years. One day, this beautiful red bird showed up, a male cardinal. She took off with him, and I never saw her. But she put me in touch with my passion and changed my life so that I could find my true path, which was teaching about the natural world to children and adults. When I was 5 years old, we moved to Queens, across the street from Meadow Lake on the border of Corona and Forest Hills. I would go down to the Weeping Willows with my friends, my girlfriends, and we, with empty shoe boxes. And we would walk around, we'd collect leaves or flowers, dandelions, and then we'd go under the oldest, largest weeping willow tree and lay underneath the scrim of leaves and branches coming down to the ground, and lay there and hold hands and just, look up at the leaves and feel so happy, surrounded by friends who loved each other and amongst all this beauty. And so at a very young age, I felt comforted by trees and by natural beauty. And I think that it's important for people to bond with nature. My granddaughter will kiss anything that she thinks is beautiful. And so she goes around and kissing trees and flowers and leaves. She appreciates beauty. I think that's something we're capable of. I'm going to read a poem by John Moffat. It's a poem that I love very much, and you'll see why. To look at anything. To look at anything, if you would know that thing, you must look at it long. To look at this green and say, I have seen spring in these woods, will not do. You must be the thing you see. You must be the dark snakes of stems and ferny plumes of leaves. You must enter in to the small silences between the leaves. You must take your time and touch the very peace they issue from.